All right. Hello, folks on YouTube. Welcome back. Vertigo Tea Party, Subnautica. So, before we get started, we're going to play a little game. I want you to figure out what game I'm thinking of. This game that I'm thinking of doesn't have an autosave feature. Can you guess what game that is? It's Subnautica. Subnautica doesn't have an autosave. So, every single fucking thing we did in the last session, about 4.5 hours, completely gone. Because the game doesn't have an autosave. I will bitch about that later, but let's go ahead and get started. The good news is that now that I kind of understand how some of the stuff works, in particular how the Aurora is laid out, how to get inside of it, and how the base building works, I think we can get mostly caught up pretty quickly here. So the first thing I want to do, I want to actually make an item that I had not made yet. Propulsion cannon. We need a wiring kit for that, and that needed silver, I think. Silver. All right, because I think we can use that on the ship to move some stuff around to get access to some areas that we did not have access to before. So let's do that now. We're also going to get a base up a lot sooner. In fact, within the next hour, we should have a base up. Oh, floating lockers. I did not miss you. I'm hoping we find some silver. Another good thing, too, is we did find there was some caves kind of close by that had a lot of items. Press F8 to report bugs. Whew. I'm gonna just leave that alone right this second. Because I've already... I mean, I didn't even think I won't say that I lit them up on Twitter, but I definitely had some fairly harsh things to say, especially right after it happened. Alright, so let's go ahead and make water. We need to go get some silver. We need to make some bleach. We need... oh, the coral tube samples. I really should just get rid of those damn eggs. But damn it! You know what? The game is really good about, like... all the stuff that I've been dropping below the ship, I think all that stuff is still there. So you know what? I'm just going to drop these. Because they take up a metric buttload of space in the old inventory. So let's do that. And drink our bottled water underwater. Alright. So let's see if I can find out where that cave system was. It doesn't have to be that exact one, but there was one that was close by that had some silver. But yeah, like I said, honestly, there's two parts that are going to be quote unquote the worst. One is going to be rescanning stuff. Because that's so random, and getting the blueprints, just me finding where it was is just so random. That's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Also, we're going to have to re-explore that one island. The one that had the... like the other crash survivors. We're going to need to redo that. But, again, I can do that pretty quick. I can, like, grab the audio logs and just blow through. So that's not going to be too big of a deal. I'm also going to build... where'd you go, you little shit? Dang it. I keep trying to... I don't know why I'm trying to scan it with this thing. Oddly enough, that doesn't work, because this is not a scanner. No matter how much I try for it to be. Quartz, we're going to need some of that for our new base. There's the sulfur. I haven't found a whole lot of use for sulfur. It's funny how badly you need sulfur at the beginning. But other than that one intro area, you don't really need it anymore. Or at least not yet. I'm sure we'll need it again. But... alright, I think the caves are over here. Sup, River Girl? They'll stay, but your ship won't. It floats around. If it's too light, it will float around. Ah, okay. Well, and if I lose those... thanks for that information. Also, hello, River Girl. But also, if I lose those, it's not the end of the world. It's just... Come on, boomerang fish. Nope. Nope. God damn you. These fish are so maneuverable in the water. On land, you'd never guess. But yeah, I mean, if I lose those eggs, it's not a big deal. I could get more. I don't even know if it's really even that nice of a thing. I didn't look into the alien breeding and all that. Something was scannable here. What's the mushrooms? Nope. We needed... Oh, we're going to need some batteries. So I'm going to go grab those mushrooms. Because I definitely am going to want to make some batteries. Or at least a battery. We still haven't found any silver yet, but that's not too unusual. Silver is sort of kind of rare. But yeah, if nothing else, I'm trying to look on the bright side here. Is that hopefully we won't get killed by the Leviathan this time. Twice. Little shit. Ooh, got some lead. Not silver, but I do like me some lead. Now I get my base built a little bit quicker. That'll be cool. Always look on the bright side.
30 seconds.
I know. Freaky ass sea cows. Oh shit, battery is dead, isn't it? I wasn't even really paying attention to my speed. I was like, man, it didn't seem like that that fan's coming on. Oh, never mind. Keep that light on. Ass. You live your life just to die a few seconds later. What's the point, explodey fish? What the hell is even the point? Why do you do it? Well, I guess if your entire known existence is like 10 seconds, you don't know. You don't know that it sucks. You don't know any different because you've literally been alive for 5 seconds or so. You gotta just assume everybody else is like that. Yeah, I forget why I never picked this up during early access. Well, apparently I did buy this game during early access at some point because when I decided what game I was going to play, I was like, I think I'll play Subnautica. I went to go buy it, and like Steam was like, you already own this. I was like, are you sure about that? Obviously, they were in fact sure about that. But yeah, it was. I mean, I know that's happened a few times, but I really, 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 really don't remember buying this. I mean, I'm glad that I did because I was like, oh, cool, I don't have to rebuy it. But and I'm sure I got it on sale. But that was surprising. And I know, my memory is awful. Oh, hello. Oh, so River Girl, you can ask some questions. So you can't leave now, by the way, River Girl. I'm sorry, you are now the resident expert. And if you leave, I will probably just float aimlessly in the ocean until I inevitably die. But scanning. What's the point of scanning stuff? Like, is it just to add entries to your knowledge base? I mean, I understand that you can scan wreckage. So shut up, Alexa. I know that you can, but you can do that for like parts. So that you can get blueprints and stuff. I know that, but like this, like me scanning this hoverfish, like what's the point? Does that actually help me in some way, or is that just to kind of fill out your knowledge base? Which I'm fine with that. Gary, oh Gary, let me tell you about my day yesterday,
30
Gary.
seconds.
You think you got it rough? We have found 0 silver, I think. Nope, we did find 1. Okay, cool. Alright, let's head back. Well, how much space do we have left? Let's keep looking for minerals. Well, it's almost dark. Let's look for minerals a little bit longer, and then when it gets dark, we'll head back to the base and we'll make some stuff. But yeah, I've just been curious. I've been scanning everything just because, one, for some weird reason I like doing it. But 2, because I figure maybe at some point it'll actually be useful for something. And even if I know it's useless, honestly, I'm going to keep doing it. Because for whatever reason, I just like to fill out that knowledge base of stuff that I'll probably never end up reading. That I'll say, oh yeah, I might go back and read that. And I won't. I'll never read it. I think there was another silver, which is awesome. But yeah, at one point I had found a cave with a lot of stuff. It was awesome. Alright, let's head back. Since it's dark. Ugh. Fucking, those things are basically just sacks of pee. River Girl says, if you scan, you'll learn more about the creatures around you. Pretty much it just gives you more info unless it's a fragment. Okay, so it is just for info, which is, again, that's totally fine. I think that's pretty neat. I will do it regardless. Alright, so we got the wiring kit. Oh, it requires 2 silver ore. Holy cow. And propulsion can. Now, the propulsion can is a thing that warps gravity to pull and push objects. I just memorized that. I didn't read the help text. I just knew that because I'm super smart. Alright, so we need that. Because we are going to go to the ship fairly early. Because we get the, I think the sea moth is what it's called. I call it the sea golf cart. Because that's pretty much what it is. It is a sea golf cart for all intents and purposes. Intensive purposes. But anyway, I want that. Because that thing is, 1, really quick and also super fair. Yes, that is the thing. Like, that's how I knew I screwed myself, Tally. Basically, what she was saying is the game does warn you that when you leave the game that you have it saved. That's how I knew I fucked myself, because like every other game ever made, I'm used to it. Like when you leave the game, it'll say like, "Oh, are you sure you want to leave?" Because you click quit game. So I typically, because again, I've it's such a normal, typical thing for a game to do when you say to quit the menu or quit the desktop. To ask you to leave, I just I clicked yes. I was like basically waiting for it. And because I remembered that last time I quit the game, after my first session, I knew it said it. Like I knew it came up. Oh, let's heal ourselves too. I knew it was going to do that, right? So I went ahead and was like pretty much ready to go. So I clicked it like immediately. However, as I clicked it, I saw the 4 hours hasn't saved, and like in slow motion, my brain was like, no. But like my finger was like, click, and it was too late. And then I was super angry. I actually wasn't as angry as I thought I would be. I was super frustrated. I think the most frustrating part about the whole thing was that I ended yesterday's session talking about how much I love the game, how much I've been surprised, how much I've enjoyed it. Like, I mean, again, not that I thought it was going to be bad or anything, but like I was like super getting into it. Like I didn't want to stop playing last night. I was really, really enjoying it. And like to end on that note, like just almost soured the whole night. So like I was super frustrated. That's the thing, Tally, too, is like the whole autosave when I searched on it, they've been talking about this for like 2 years. 2 years about getting the autosave. It's ludicrous. I wanted to make a rapper or something reference because I think there's a rapper called Ludacris, but I'm not as down with it as I'd like to be. Like how I did the little... I mean, kids still do that, right? They do that. Is dabbing still a thing? I'm not doing the dabbing thing, by the way. I don't care how cool it is. Dabbing is fucking stupid. Dabbing, literally, the first time I saw dabbing, I thought somebody had gotten a picture taken of them right as they sneezed. Because you know when people sneeze sometimes, like their hands are full? They don't want to sneeze in their hand, but they won't be rude. They kind of do this. They like sneeze into their arm. I literally thought that's what they were doing. I thought they were sneezing. Dabbing is the stupidest fucking thing. Goddamn kids. Oh, okay, River. That's Small Hazel. Hey, your name was something slightly different before. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna be. No, one repair tool is fine. Please, God, don't let that be my final words. Is that one repair tool is fine. That should be good. All right, so we're hitting daylight. I want some spare food. I want spare food. We don't really need water that much because they give you a ton of water in there. Damn it. All right, that's fine. I just want to grab food. I want to get over there before it gets dark. I'd like to get in and out before it gets dark, if you know what I mean. And by if you don't know what I mean get inside that big non-treasure having bastard and then be out quickly. But what? I meant bring him in, but you're facing away from the mic because you're playing the game on the farm and it's really making you sound uneven. What? Oh, it's probably because I mean, it doesn't matter which way I do it. And when I look at the, well, I guess if the mic was here, it would be a little bit more over. I can kind of reposition myself a bit. But we've went over the mic thing about 1 trillion times. Long story short, like, it's just a pain in the ass. I might eventually end up, or not the mic thing, the camera thing. I might move the camera so it's in the middle, but right now the way things are set up, it's a nightmare to get it to the green screen to work right. All right, let's do this. Let's cook a fish and have it now because it'll give us a little bit of thing. Please stop forever. What are you talking about? I would like to get it's. Oh shit, we need salt. I don't need to take that much food with us, but 2 of them would probably not be a bad idea. And we'll make 1 more peeper to cook. I think it does give us a little bit of moisture, right? Not cured. I want just a regular cook. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of H2O. 5. We don't have the stuff to make more water, which kind of sucks. I can move the mic a little bit too, that might help. Because I'm looking at the mic more than I normally do. That's probably part of the issue. Jesus, I forgot I only had 3 boxes. This should be fine. This should be fine. Alright, let's head out. I thought about building the base too, but let me make sure I have what I want. Sorry. We got the repair tool. I actually made a list. That's what I'm looking at right now. And yes, I know the lit's louder now. With the propulsion cannon. We need our radiation helmet. We have the repair gun. We have the fire extinguisher. We have food. We have an extra battery. Okay. Even 1 more battery would be good. But we're also going to make a stop at that 1 life pod that's along the way. Since we know it's there. I'm curious to see what happens if you go to a life pod before the radio broadcast happens. Also, what were you saying please stop forever for, Tally? But I want to get the blueprints for my my sea golf cart as soon as possible. We're gonna want to scan stuff. The desk obviously is super important. Rat person movements. Oh. Don't be jealous of my moves. You don't have to be jealous. You can like learn to do them just like me. You could be cool like me. No reason to be jelly.
New blueprint acquired.
I'm pretty sure kids still say the jelly thing too. I meant to look up. I know Tally mentioned it last time, and I meant to look up again how to do. Oh, hello. I can't not get it. No, it's just titanium. I can drop that if need be. Anything else? Let's do another self-scan. Infected. Let's hit this beach, because I feel like there was stuff on this beach last time. Oh, wow. That sucks, Tally. Where did you order that stuff from? I do like that there's actual land exploration in this game. I said it in the last stream too, but I'm really glad I went into this game completely blind. Well, not completely, I guess. I knew that it was underwater survival base building. But I thought that was it. Like, I thought it was basically, I don't want to say Ark underwater, but I can't think of another survival game to compare it to. But basically, you know, survival underwater is what I thought it was going to be. I didn't think there was going to be all of this stuff with, you know, aliens and infection and exploring a crashed ship and all that stuff. Which I think is awesome. Those guys are grumpy as hell. Oh, he's got those things on him. Wait, did I throw those on him? He's like even more spastic than normal. Come on. I'm gonna scan you. Scan you and like it. That's the other thing that sucks is I lost my rifle. My awesome rifle. Sand shark. I won't make the land shark joke again. Most people don't get it anyway. Back in the classic days of SNL. You should totally rip them a new one, Tally. I'm not going to pick up any salvage. I want to have as much space as possible, which I know I say that, and I'm picking up stuff along the way, but there is a pod out here. Oh, there it is. I want to go ahead and explore that. I'm only grabbing the limestones because the stuff we can get out of it that's rare, like silver, gold, and what have you, I want to be able to get that whenever we can. Alright, Pod 4. If that's your real name. Creature decoy. It's like an SSD chip to me. I will also listen to the logs, by the way.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Ah, shit, there he is. Why is that damn Leviathan everywhere I want to be? It's like the fucking American Express of sea devils. Just looking around. I want that asshole sneaking up on me. Yeah, we're definitely also going to make sure we leave this ship this way. Okay, this is going to suck because we don't have the rifle. Even the last time I came here, I was like, man, this would suck without the rifle. Yeah, welp. We about to find that out firsthand. What the hell? Okay, face huggers. Head crabbing sons of bitches, wannabes. I see you, little shit. Also, River Girl, if you are still around, can you eventually harvest stuff from creatures you kill? Because, like, some of those fish I ended up killing, but, like, I didn't get anything from them. See, like, here, I bet we could maybe get in with that gun. The propulsion gun. Cannon, whatever hell. Ah. Oops. Wait, what? Alright, so we can move stuff like that. See, I feel like we should be able to get in there, but the physics is a little wonky. This thing uses battery like crazy. See, it's like stuck. I don't think it's gonna let us. Even though, again, I feel like we should be. Aha! Alternate way to go in here. We don't probably need that for a while. Oh, did she leave? Damn it! I said specifically you can never leave. Ban her when she comes back. Don't do that. I've also learned to wait until, like, all the fire is obviously gone, because if there's even just a little bit left, you will burn your biscuits. Wow, 64 on this already. The roof is on fire. We actually do, in fact, need water. Looks safe. Clipping. You can't pull yourself up at all, can you, in this game? Alright, I'm gonna guess that door is mighty closed. Yeah, it's mighty closed. Can I? No, okay. I'm giving up on that already. Oof, man. The lag in here is for real. If you need to tweak your equipment, please use the mod station in the forward section or retrieve pre-configured equipment from the lab next door. The door code is 6483. 6483. Don't let me forget that again. Guys, is that a tampon or something? I mean, maxi patch? I don't know the difference. And I'm kind of glad about that. Shit, we still need water. Ooh, shit. What was that? Fuck. 6483. Stop floating. Make it hard to hit the buttons. Hello. Still going good on oxygen. Wait, did I bring... Shit, I did not bring extra water because I was like, oh, there's plenty of water here. There is the different route. Shit, maybe there's some here. Oh, thank God. Speak of the devil. Thank you, whoever decided to randomly put some of your water in a chest. You knew how valuable that shit was. Download data. Repulsion cannon. Ow!
New blueprint acquired.
Your repulsion cannon blueprint has been
Data bank
resynchronized.
corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Ah, so now I bet I can make a better one. Oh shit, that's not an audio log.
PDA data.
I was gonna say, please let there be somewhere I can swim up and get oxygen. Alright, so let me read that entry here. What can we learn from the hive mind of Strader? Let's call it Strader. Strader 6. How are the individuals which make up a hive mind to be categorized? Are they merely dumb components of the larger intelligent organism, or is the larger mind merely a product of the independent organisms? Can it be both? We define organisms by their traits, but find but find invariably that these traits depend on those of their environment. The concept of a tadpole is meaningless without the concept of the frog it was developed into. The idea of a predator is empty without an understanding of its prey. This begs the question, if we define everything by reference to everything else, what have we actually explained? An illustrative experiment was recently performed on the hive mind colony discovered on Strader 6. A device was placed outside the nest which would electrocute individuals approaching it. An ant colony would have lost many individuals before a basic danger signal was successfully communicated between them, resulting in learned avoidance of the device. Successful but very costly, the Strader 6 colony quickly formed into two factions. One attempted to move the device by brute force, sacrificing individuals as they did so. The second attempted to cover the device in sand. The two goals were mutually exclusive. A fight ensued. The first faction was beaten in virtue of their reduced numbers. The device was safely buried in the survivors called a truce. From the perspective of the individuals, the experience must have been horrific. From the perspective of the high mind, a nagging problem has been overcome with the most effective solution. What perspective is the correct one? We suggest that it's neither. By attempting to fit such entities into our rigid set of concepts, we're painting onto the world a false impression of concreteness and meaning, which is a reflection of our concepts, of ourselves. We describe Strader 6 individuals as attacking one another, just as we describe microbes in the human body. Yet the Strader colony, like the body, cannot be healthy as a whole without the aggressions of its components. We describe neurons in the brain as being dumb, but brains as a whole as intelligent. But when an idea takes hold in the brain and forces out inferior ones, do we describe this as an act of aggression? Do we mourn dead neurons? When a philosophy or technology takes hold in human society, when wars are fought over them and people die, is this rightly seen as being good or evil? This is not to undermine the meaning of our existence. From where we stand, our existence is very serious indeed. But is our civilization and our universe really any different from the colony on Strader 6? Is intelligence something limited to things of flesh and blood? Or is the universe truly one giant intelligent system and we but amoeba blowing self-important potholes in its surface? We would do well as scientists to remember that our goal is not to paint the world as we see it, but to see it as it truly is. Wow, that was a long one. Got all philosophical. Though I can actually see what they were saying with their points. Jeez Louise. Like I can't tell. Sometimes it's like there is actual lag, but then sometimes there's, oh God. I was like, I could put that away. Nope. But yeah, sometimes there's actual like frame rate issues, but then sometimes there's just the rumblings and stuff. Pick up what? Pick up microscope non-functional. Non-functional laboratory equipment. Why are we grabbing this stuff? Sample analyzer. I'm assuming we might need some of this later. Shit, I don't want to... Wait, why am I carrying this hoverfish with me? I'm assuming there's a reason this is here. We'll hold on to it. That's interesting. Maybe it can be decoration for our base since it's not functional. Like, I'm assuming we can maybe... Oh, maybe we can repair it? With a repair gun later on? Okay, this is where we came in, I think. Right? Okay. No, please don't get stuck. Speaking of... Save. I'm assuming... Oh, we can see it. Damn it. We have to cut open that one. And we do not have the tech to cut open. That fish is like, what the hell? Why did you bring me in here, you ass? Whoa, what was that? Something popped up that I could grab? Oh, just a closed door. Alright, alright. This game definitely has some serious clipping issues. Alright, cool. Well, that was that. So we got what I presume to be an upgrade to our grabby gun. Still no closer to... Oh, God damn it. Still no closer to... Captain, but that's fine. Progress is progress. Alright, let's run. Because these little shits are going to be a pain in the ass. Ooh, nice battery. Get dodged on. I don't think there's any reason to go up there.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low.
Your
Fire
integrity's
suppression
low.
equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
God damn it. Well, I definitely did not expect to fill our inventory quite this quickly. What's in this one? Water. God damn it. Go. Okay, I'm going to assume I can't go over there. I'd like to get that water, but I think there is quite a bit of water in here, so not too worried about that. We probably actually will need to make a few trips, just because there's apparently so much stuff. There's probably a lot of these other doors that I mentally wrote off because I'm like, oh, there's crap in the middle of it.
Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
And to be fair, it actually does mention there earlier. I forgot about that. It mentions like, oh, you might need repair, like, I think it said repair tools. It said cutters. I don't think it said, oh, it said fire extinguisher. But the fire extinguisher, or second fire extinguisher, is up here. We're gonna have to make room for that. What can we drop? You know what? Here. Hey, you little asshole. You want something? Whee! Oh man, what's gravity? We don't even know anymore. They're having a little dance. That's kind of nice. All right. We got the fire extinguisher. Let's get in here. I think most of these, I think we ended up trying to put those out, and it wasn't really that useful. Wait, there was a like a drone or something in a data pad. Yeah, here we go. Hey, another propulsion cannon fragment.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
That would probably not be a great idea. Oh, it's the 1454 is the cargo bay code. 1454.
PDA data.
1454. All right. What else can we dump? We can eat our cured hoopfish. Hurts our water a bit, but that's fine. We're definitely not leaving the sweet, sweet poster.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, that's just the news thing. We did read that before. We'll listen to the audio logs, but I'm not rereading that stuff. That's not really necessary. We'll probably use this fire extinguisher up soon so we can get rid of that. That'll be nice. Yeah, see, I don't think... Let's try the propulsion cannon. I really don't think that's going to be enough. I don't think this thing can pick up. Ouch, God fucking damn it. They really need to work on those hitboxes on the fire. Yeah, I can't grab them. Alright. Yeah, those hitboxes are terrible on the fire. On the fire. Oh, you know what? I bet you're supposed to actually move this stuff. I don't even think they expect you to jump over the top. Maybe? No, surely they did. I feel like that's fairly obvious. That you could use the gun. Alright, let's save. I gotta remember to save like all the time now. What's that code?
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Notes to self. 1454. I come in peace. It's just a flashlight. It looks conspicuously like a hairdryer. Alright, got all that scanned. Okay, looking good. Don't remember if there was stuff to scan in here or not, but we will definitely check. Drink the water. Take a bath. I'll drink the water that you leave. You should die before me. Ask if you can bring a friend.
Integrating new PDA data.
You know, that seems pretty epic music just for picking up a PDA. It's like, you picked up somebody's random PDA and can read their email now. Boogadoo. You picked up a newspaper clipping. Gagadoo. You've grabbed someone's to-do list. Da-da-ba-dow. Like, relax. It's not that cool. Yes. Give me all that water, please. We'll be over a little bit. That's alright. It's kind of weird. You can't go over 100 on water, but you can on food. So strange. Not that strange. I'm still trying to position myself so the audio is not changing up a lot when I actually look at the cam to talk. I think I need to move the mic a little bit further, closer to my chest. That doesn't seem good. Ooh, nutrient block, yes. I knew we found one of those in here, but I still wanted to bring that food just in case. Damn it, the box is full. Oh, shit. I know. Nope. That's why I wanted you. What the hell? The shit? There we go. That was weird. She's another first aid. We're gonna have to be super careful around the damn fires. Unless we can find more first aid. Wait, place the mic so it's above me again? Or the camera? What's up?
What are you?
Yeah, get wrecked. Weird space alien lady. Stabbed her a whole bunch. Did you see that? Hello? Thank you. He's like swinging randomly in the air. I'm like, no, no. Stab that thing right in front of you, big guy. Alright, here's we use the old repair gun, Rooney. Did I have the mic above me at one point? That would be... Alright, so here's what I wanted. Main reason I wanted to come back here in the first place. The sea moth. Because now we can make that. And that thing is pretty damn cool. Because it's very fast underwater. As sea moths often are. The next time I take a quick break... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Oh, it's the VR suit log. Let me try moving it real quick. I'll mute it so it's not banging around. It should only take me like 2 seconds. That's as far over as I can get the mic to go. That's as far as the arm will reach to the left. This weekend probably I'm gonna be. Oh god damn it! Fuck off. Oh, I forget you can scan the bodies of these. But yeah, this weekend I gotta readjust some stuff anyway, so I will probably look at getting that in a better position. All right. We don't want to drink the water. 2 batteries. Let's get rid of the copper. Copper is rare-ish, but it's not that rare. This is just like an upgrade, right? Sea Moth Depth Module. And it has a safe diving depth. Okay. Yeah, see, that makes more sense now that I've made a sea moth, because once you get into the sea moth, there's like these little slots. They look like the slots at the bottom of our character screen here, which are obviously where the actual upgrades and stuff go. Damn it! Come on, you little bitch. Didn't even get a chance. Didn't even get a bite. All right, so this, I don't think there was anything down here. This is another door that we have to cut open. All right, so we got to remember there's 2 doors now that we can break open. Once we get the cutters or whatever it is that we need for that.
The drive machine sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
I'm sorry. When did you become my boss? Because I don't remember that. That's weird. Yeah, it probably sounds more uneven when I'm like going back and forth. Alright, so let's drop this. Trying to be ultra careful of the fire because it tends to burn even when it's out, you know what I mean? Alright, see, so this time we picked up an upgrade here.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
Cyclops engine efficiency module. I'm assuming that's another craft that we can make at some point.
Acquired.
Acquired. Dang it, what was that? What is that? Oh, the breach. Drive core shielding breach. The Aurora's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell, which breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time. This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool. Okay, I thought we tried to repair this before. Unless it actually does have to be fully charged repair tool for some bizarro reason. Oh! I thought we tried this before.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Oh, wow. Oh, we have more battery. That's right, we get battery. That's not a problem.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Well, see, positives. It's good that we lost that save file, because I would not have thought to come back and try this again, because I was so sure that I had tried this. There might be someone underway. Would not be surprised if there were. Gotta fix my breaches. There we go. And it doesn't actually use much power to repair stuff.
Breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment.
Yeah, it took like 4%
Further
to repair that.
breaches detected.
That's nothing. Come on. A little guy. Small and not dangerous at all. That rhymed. Come on. Fucking owning this shit. Farming you guys for XP. Is that it? Is that all you got? Is that all your species has to offer as far as a challenge? Get out. I think one of them's still alive. Is he eating the dead ones? That's messed up. Dang it. Yes. Exactly, Tally. You're not my British android supervisor.
Detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Underwater space maintenance man. Come on. Did you find the bodies of your family? Want to come avenge them? It's a never-ending cycle. Don't bother. I'm gonna kill you, and then your kin's gonna be like, "Oh hell, we gotta go get him." And then they're gonna die, and then their kin's gonna be like, "We gotta go get him." Wait, are like some more of those popping out of the dead ones? Now my chin keeps hitting the mic. I'll have to move it slightly, or just learn to sit up properly. Sit up like a gentleman.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
It's cool that when we found that
Containment breach repaired.
blueprint
Further breaches
for
detected.
the remote grabby thing, that instead of doing nothing, it actually apparently upgraded it. That's pretty cool. Alright, we only need, what was it, 2 more? 3 more? And we're still at 56% power on this thing. So, I wonder what this is gonna do for us. I mean, other than make this place not radiated as all hell. Which, I mean, it's good for the environment, but we don't care. I swear to God, if they're up high, I'm gonna be pissed. Or am I missing them? I'm trying to get in a position where I can see all over. Let me know if you guys see where I missed one. I have a feeling it might be one of these. I see sparks. Oh, there we go. So one more. Oh shit, ow.
Containment breach repaired.
2 more. Hold on.
Breaches detected.
Went to scratch my ear and threw the damn mic halfway across the room. Just look for the sparks. Should be easy to find.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
I like how they're like, do not repair without qualifications. It's like, I just need this gun. If you don't have the qualifications to pull the trigger of a repair gun. Oh God. Let's get out of here.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Okay. change the music. Let's save. I mean, we're reduced to radiation, which, I mean, we already had a radiation suit. I'm wondering if maybe there's some other part of the ship that the radiation was so high, even with a radiation suit, we couldn't have gotten to. And it did say this area had, like, maximum radiation tolerable. But there wasn't, like, anything past this? And unless we can, like, break this? No? Don't do it. Made a mistake. Oh, maybe I can cut it. Maybe I can break it with my fists. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that breaky thing, the what do you call it? The cutter. Maybe we can fix it. Oh, you got a radio. Actually, that's probably from one of the life pods. And there was nothing over here. We checked. So I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure out what the point of that all was later on. Trying to see if there's like anything accessible. Like, even if we could climb up that, it wouldn't really help us. Okay, well, whatever, I guess. Unless y'all see something that I do not. Then, because I feel like we could go under here, maybe. Wait a minute. Maybe if I could drop something on this, like the weight could break this, because this looks fairly weak. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we're done here. We did do some new stuff. That's good. Damn it.